I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world?
What if one of the BTS members suddenly no longer carries the BTS name in the latest project? Crazy. Netizens are very excited. Taehyung, or better known as BTS's V, suddenly appears in a HYBE project without the BTS name attached. The question is, why? Strategy? Internal conflict? Or is this a sign of something bigger than just branding? HYBE's latest project and the absence of the BTS label. This news surfaced when HYBE officially released a teaser for the latest solo project involving Kim Taehyung. However, there was one thing that immediately caused a stir. There was not a single mention of BTS in the teasers, posters, or promotional materials released. In fact, so far, every BTS member's solo work has always included the group's identity, both visually and narratively. The presence of the BTS name is a kind of inseparable identity, but this time, it's gone, completely. Netizen reactions. What is HYBE trying to do? Fans were immediately flooded with comments. Some felt disappointed, while others were curious and considered this a strategic move by HYBE and Taehyung to expand the market. Comments such as, "How could HYBE remove the BTS label? That's a really strong brand. If V isn't part of BTS, then who is he now? Could this be the beginning of a major post-military rebranding?" Theories emerged. Is this a form of preparation for a full solo career? Or maybe there is a change in the structure of artist management at HYBE. Alleged HYBE strategy. Focus Taehyung as an independent brand. Looking at HYBE's direction in the past few years, by strengthening the identities of solo members such as J-Hope, RM, Jungkook, it is likely that they are preparing a stronger individual identity without relying on the BTS name. Moreover, Taehyung is known as a figure with unique visual strength and artistic image, considered suitable to become a brand in his own right, even outside the traditional idol scheme. Some industry observers even called this move not a removal, but a repositioning. Now that BTS's name has gone global, it's time to strengthen each member's name as an independent entity. What does HYBE say? So far, there has been no official statement from HYBE regarding the absence of the BTS label in the project. However, based on previous track records, this kind of move could be part of a strategic promotional scheme. It could be that HYBE is deliberately preparing a big surprise, or even the opposite, signaling that in the new post-military era, BTS members' positions will be more fluid and flexible. Is this the end of BTS as a group? The answer is clear, not necessarily. The absence of the BTS name from a project does not automatically indicate the group's disbandment. In fact, this could be a smart way for the BTS brand not to be too attached exclusively to each individual project, so that when they reunite, the BTS name still has its full weight. Taehyung's career. Highlights. From BTS to Taehyung, the artist. It's no secret that Kim Taehyung aka V is one of the BTS members with the strongest artistic appeal. He is not only known for his stunning visuals, but also for his deep artistic approach. From the jazzy and lo-fi nuances of his solo albums to the choice of color tones in his photo shoots, Taehyung always appears with his own characteristics. So it's no wonder that HYBE chose to remove the BTS attribute in his latest project. Maybe this is the moment when Taehyung is allowed to appear completely as an independent visual artist and musician, without the trappings of an idol group. Like big Korean soloists like IU or Taeyeon, Taehyung is being directed to become the new throne in the solo world. Subtle clues that were missed. If we flash back to the last few months, there are actually hidden clues. Some fans realize that Taehyung's social media accounts use personal narratives more often than group ones. Posts show more of their daily lives, art explorations, and even very Taehyung-style interactions. Even on several global promotional occasions such as Vogue and Elle magazines, what is shown is not BTS's V, but rather Kim Taehyung, Korea's fashion darling. HYBE seems to be giving them a personal stage, and the public is slowly getting used to this transition without realizing it. Similar transition? Jin and Jungkook become early examples. This step is not entirely new. Jungkook, when he released his single 7, was also positioned as a global pop star, not BTS maknae. Likewise, Jin was given more personal spotlight. However, the difference this time is that not only is the member's position made independent, but the BTS label is also completely removed from official communications. This certainly makes fans wonder further. Will there be a major rebranding after they all finish their military service? Wild speculation. Secret project or marketing tactic? Some fans actually consider this to be part of a super sophisticated marketing strategy. Imagine this. Taehyung's solo project released without BTS's name creates a stir media and fans start speculating. Hype rises. A few weeks later, HYBE announces BTS's surprise reunion. Public explodes. All fans focus on BTS and the comeback album again. If true, this could be the biggest viral campaign since BTS's hiatus. It could even match the effects of Butter or Dynamite. So, what can we expect next? For now, Taehyung's solo project is still in the early stages of promotion. But predictably, the next step will determine the new direction of BTS's entire narrative, both as a group and individually. We can expect a music video release without BTS's name, a special press conference inviting only Taehyung A label separation on streaming platforms, no longer BTS V but just V, maybe a completely new cross-genre or international collaboration. This is not the end, but an evolution fans may be surprised. Netizens may ask questions. But one thing to remember, BTS isn't just a band, they're a cultural phenomenon. And just like culture, they'll continue to evolve, experiment, and surprise. So is this the end of V as a member of BTS? Not necessarily, but this is definitely the beginning of Kim Taehyung as Korea's next big star. Army, it's time to speak up. Do you support Taehyung's move to stand on his own? Or do you prefer him as a member of BTS? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to hit the follow button so you don't miss the next hot update. Dual identities. BTS's V versus Kim Taehyung. One thing that's often forgotten is, while V is a member of BTS, Kim Taehyung is much more than just a K-pop idol. He's an actor, a model, a photographer, and even a mysterious figure who once appeared in a Paris art gallery without much media attention. When an artist has dual identities, V of BTS and Taehyung the artist, sooner or later, the stage has to be shared. This is the moment when the artist slowly steps forward, while the idol stands one step behind. And HYBE's move this time can be read as a big stage for Kim Taehyung himself. HYBE isn't reckless. They know what they're doing. Many consider the decision to drop the BTS label a reckless move. But don't forget, HYBE is an agency that built a global brand from scratch to transforming a Korean boy band into a world phenomenon. They couldn't have just acted carelessly. More likely, this is part of a broader plan. The long game. A master plan that not only elevates each member to become an individual superstar, but also keeps the name BTS exclusive and sacred. By reducing the exposure of the name BTS on personal projects, HYBE may be planning the moment of BTS's comeback as a big event that will explode in the next few years. It could be that BTS will be transformed into a prestige group that only appears for special events or phenomenal comebacks, like the Avengers in Marvel. Industry shift. When idols transform into multidimensional artists, the Korean entertainment industry is also changing. It's no longer the time when idols are only known for dancing and singing. They are brands, entrepreneurs, actors, and even cultural ambassadors. Taehyung is a perfect example of this transformation. So, if fans used to look for V the BTS member, now the world will start to know Kim Taehyung, the global icon of Korea. Conclusion: strategy, rebranding, or early alarm. Whatever the reason, this move clearly opens a new chapter in the dynamics of BTS and HYBE. Is this part of a long-term strategy? Or is a bigger change of direction happening behind the scenes? One thing is for sure, fans and netizens will continue to watch Taehyung's every move and HYBE's every decision with curiosity and anticipation. Comment, Army, Why do you think BTS's name is missing from Taehyung's latest project? Is this good news or the beginning of a silent breakup?
We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind.